Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Dame, and welcome to Main Thing Media, where we get down to the main thing. Today, we're going to talk about Colorado and what if they make it to a bowl. What if, right? I know it's a rough road ahead of them. Right now, you're looking at probably five very good teams. Mm, maybe one, maybe two. Man, I don't know. It's just hard to see right now. From the last few performances, it's really hard to see any daylight, man. But hey, you got to keep faith, man. Keep the faith. So let's talk about bowl games and what if. Say what if they do get 6 wins? Then what? Where are we then? Of course, they're not making it to a championship, into the national college football playoffs and nothing like that. But all we want is a bowl game. The bowl game, that sounds like a pretty good, decent, fair thing for first year coach. First season one. We good with that. But see what happens now. Bowls. Woo, boy, bowls is really a touchy thing because bowls, you have so many bowls. There are actually 36 bowls, believe it or not. There are 36 bowls between December 16th and January 1st. Um, let's see. I think let's some of the premier bowls that we've all heard of course, are like the Cotton Bowl, Peach Bowl, Orange Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, and of course the Rose and the Sugar Bowl. But those six bowls actually rotate. They actually rotate, and some years they're the playoffs, some years they're not. But this year the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl are the semifinals. So those two bowls, pretty much, who those four teams out of those two teams will play in the football championship, which is January 8th. But we know Colorado has nothing to do with that. And so we're going to go back to some bowls that just in case, if they do make it to 6 games, bowls that they'll qualify for. This year, those bowls will be the LA Bowl, the Independence Bowl, the Las Vegas Bowl, the Holiday Bowl, the Alamo Bowl, and the Sun Bowl. True enough, not very popular bowls. I mean, maybe one or two of them. Independence Bowl. I mean, we've seen that a few times. The Holiday Bowl, Alamo Bowl, yeah, whatever. And those six bowls there are bowls that feature Pac-12 opponents versus different opponents. Some are Big 12, Big 10, ACC, or Midwestern Conference, whatever. But hopefully you want to get something against a Big 10 or a Big 12 team. Las Vegas Bowl is versus a Big 10 team. So that'd be a pretty interesting bowl if it could get in there. Even the Independence Bowl is Big 12, and Alamo Bowl is also Big 12. So, like I said, they're definitely decent bowls. Like I say, just not as popular as some of the others. But hey, you got to walk before you crawl. So even at this point right now, they're not even eligible. So, there's only, think right now, I think maybe 20 teams eligible for bowls so far. 20 teams that have six or more wins in the FBS system out of 132 teams, only 20 of them. And your berth, because there's so many bowls, that's at least 35. That's at least 70 teams right there that's going to a bowl game. To fill those slots. So I mean, quite a few teams will qualify, but just probably none of the bowl games you want to watch. But hey, it is what it is. But what's most important is to be bowl eligible, you got to have 6 wins. And however, out of those 6 wins, 5 of those wins have to be against FBS opponents. So a lot of times teams play out of conference opponents. You'll play, sometimes even the FCS opponent or whatever. But 5 of your wins out of your 6 qualifying wins have to be against FBS teams. So this is where we are today. We're at 4-3. Don't go against UCLA until a week and a half from now. So you're looking at probably, I don't even want to talk about the UCLA game because who knows? Who knows? Let's just I see Well Off Media. He posted a few things recently showing the practices and the attitude shift. The guys looks like they're locking in, being a lot more serious. maybe this is something that's needed. Maybe this was a wake up call, and like I said, we'll see, because to a lot of the players, believe it or not, a lot of the players, especially ones from Jackson State that are on that team, and including Shador and Travis and all them, they're not used to losing. And just remember these guys came from a team. They were undefeated last year. The year before, they only lost 2 games. Well, they did lose the Celebration Bowl last year, but I'm talking about, you can count your losses on one hand, and now you're going to probably get the same amount of losses in within 5 weeks, if you're not careful, or So, like I say, this is probably a big change for these guys, and hopefully, this last one was a wake up call, and hopefully, I can redo a new video if they really do qualify. If they get qualified for a bowl, definitely I will kick something off, and we'll talk about that. Until then, we'll see you. All right. Hey guys, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Click the link below to subscribe. And be sure to turn those notifications on so you can be the first to see my new content as soon as it's released. Main Thing Media. Catch you on the next video.